Hi, welcome to the Chi with Channa YouTube channel. I am Channa, that's a lot of CHs. And I decided to keep this vlog as a little documentation of my journey towards launching my podcast, which I am super excited about. It comes out in a couple months. I will certainly keep you posted on that. But just a quick summary of what it is. I believe that if we all raised our vibrational frequency just a little bit every single day and we did it consistently, I think we would change the world for the better. And so I am going to share with you my vibration raisers, and I hope some of mine inspire you to find some of yours. We may share some may be unique to each of us, but I think if we each spent a little time away from the really difficult challenges of life to find our happy place, over time we can contribute something better to society. So that's what we're going to do. And for me, they range from classical ballet to football. And so we're going to talk about all of that. Plus, I'll also do a little research each week and find some positive news because I believe that energy flows where focus goes. And there's plenty of harsh reality out there which cannot be ignored. There are a lot of things that we need to address as a society. But I believe in balance, and I also think that we need to also focus on a lot of the good. Let me start by saying, first of all, in terms of my journey to podcasting, which is a first for me, I have a whole new respect for content creators. This is not easy. It actually reminded me today, I thought about this, which is appropriate because the Winter Olympics just finished. But I remember being a little girl and watching gymnasts tumble across the floor with ease, or an ice skater just triple toe loop in the air and land perfectly graceful on the ice. And I remember thinking, I can do that. Oh, I mean, I can do that if I decide to put my energy towards it. But no, you can't just put on some ice skates for the first time and go do a triple toe loop. They made it look so easy. And I realized what a testament that is to the skill and the devotion someone puts into their craft. Content creation is no different, whether it's for YouTube or a podcast, whatever it may be. This is not easy if you want to do it right. There's plenty of mediocrity out there. Nobody's trying to do that. Trying to be good, you know? It's hard. It's hard. Even this right here. Okay. Trying to record this using this microphone, using my USB, didn't work. So I'm like, okay, I'll just plug in, I'll use this microphone, which I think works fine. But there's no way this should not work. I just couldn't figure it out, especially when there's 5 kids, husband, I'm hungry, 200-pound dog downstairs, like so much going on. I, I, I have to be limited as to what I can work on each day and pick something that's that can be productive. So did that. And thankfully, I have a tremendously supportive family who is happy to support me in every single way they can. As long as the dog only barks on cue, that's the only thing. But other than that, I am so grateful and appreciative for all of their love and support. So this was a big couple of days. We got this little studio set up, which I'm super excited about. I've got my standing desk that I can crank up because I hear sitting is the new smoking. So got a stand. I've got my desk for that. I have my microphone on its little adjustable arm with the pop filter. I figured out Audacity today, guys. That was huge for me. I figured out the editing, how you add multiple tracks, how you do your intro music, your outro music, how to insert sound bites from people. Awesome. So I was really excited about that. I also realized I texted a dear friend of mine and said, hey, do you have any pictures of me? Because I didn't really have any good ones of myself that weren't silly with the kids or whatever. My husband and I playing around. And she sent me some which were great, but I thought, oh gosh, they're so old. So we had a little photo shoot yesterday to try to get some pictures, and that was fun. But we're getting there. The technical stuff, which is huge, and I'm doing it myself. I've got that I've got a good understanding. It is not mastered, but I've got a good understanding, and I feel that I'm ready to start recording the episodes that I have. I've got my content, so I have my first 7 or 8 topics pretty well fleshed out. 2 of them I've scripted pretty well on paper. The other few are still concepts in my head, but the concepts are pretty good, and I think I know the direction I want to be in. I just need to get some details and format and structure down on paper so I know what to do there. And I also want to start reaching out to people for some interviews, and these would be people who are influencers and people that you know. And I want to hear from people about what raises their vibration and why they think high vibrational frequency contributes to success, self-confidence, self-love, creation, power, all of those things. I believe it does, and it's my own personal experience that all of that is true. So on that note, by the way, if you have any ideas, I don't want this to be a one-man band here. I want some engagement. This channel is supposed to be devoted to you, and it's a place for you to come when you're maybe vibrating a little low and you're looking for something to help you lift the fog, and whether it's something that's funny or something sports related or something that happened out in the world today that you just hadn't heard about yet. I want this to be a place where you can come for something to kind of lift your spirits a little bit and help remind you to do something for yourself, to lift your spirits a little bit, not just to make you feel better, but also to be a contributor to humanity's effort to raise the vibrational frequency of our planet. So any ideas that you have, please share them. Comment. I'm on Instagram. You can email me. All of that is in the thing below. And I think that's it. This week, my plan is to record the very first podcast start to finish. I would like to get it perfected, and I think I can do that by Tuesday is my plan. I also have to send some outreach to people I'd like to interview, so I need to get that going. But people just don't do something because you ask them to. You know that. So how can I catch their attention? What can I say that would inspire them to even respond to me? Because who am I? Nobody, relative to their existence. So how can I make them understand that spending a few minutes with me is going to be useful for all of us? And what else do I need to do? I also need to do some planning for my studio. So this is my temporary setup. We use every single room in our house a lot. So I need to make my own space, and my husband has come up with a great way to help me do that. So while that's being constructed, I get to plan about how I want to decorate it and make the space be a vibration raiser in and of itself for me. So I'm excited about that too. Stay tuned. I'll keep you posted. And hey, listen, if you're a content creator of any kind and you have any advice on what I can do, please let me know. In the meantime, I will be stalking all of your pages so that I can get any tips, tricks, and hacks that you may be sharing as well. Okay, see you later. Bye.